Hello everyone, I'm Paul, and today we'll be rating all of the girls from the Shantae series. In case you don't know who is Shantae and what are Shantae games, you've been skipping school, so go back and learn, please. I'm not gonna hold any kind of lectures over here, I'm just here to do this tier list. But let's just start with what we know and work our way from there. The first one is fairly obvious, it's Giga Mermaid. She goes straight up in the S tier. I don't really need to explain much. She has a body of a queen. She is a queen herself. Basically everything is so good about her. There is nothing more to explain here. This is how we're gonna start. S tier. Next up, we're gonna have Squid Smith. I said I'm not gonna go in any particular order, so I'm just gonna go like at random. Now, Squid Smith. You know what I hate the most? She doesn't have a character portrait. I am so pissed because of that. Anyways, she has a stable job. Her job is to melt down hard squids to give you health. I like her outfit. I mean, what? It's quite obvious. I like the hairstyle. Everything is so good. She probably also has the biggest rack out of all the characters in the game, if we don't count the mermaid. I'll say at least A tier. A tier. Next up we have, let's go with Dukey, our favorite snake girl. She is in Half Genie Hero as a kind of a shopkeeper. She sells dances, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but anyways, she knows how to dance. She sways those hips like no one. She has nice hair, and she's a snake, so why not put her in A tier? Right over here. Next up, we're going to have... Well, let's go with Twitch and Vinegar. Now, why am I rating them both at once? They always go in, like, a pair. Like, you can always see the two of them hang out. They work for the Ammo Baron. But they don't seem to care much about their job. They just want to have fun. And that's what I really like about them. Well, I guess we can go with A tier. I don't know, man. Next up, we'll go Risky Boots. You can say that she is the antagonist of the series, anti-hero, or however you want it. She's a pirate lady, and a busty pirate lady at that. And you know, it's hard to not like her. She goes in the S tier. That's what I think, where she belongs. If you don't think she belongs in the S tier, you can just go and complain in the comments, you fucking piece of shit. Holly Lingerbean. Probably the most forgettable character in the entire game. I think she goes in like E tier, fucking E tier, man. She is annoying. Her ego is inflated so much. I don't really like her. Next up, we're gonna have Rottytops. S tier, definitely. There is no question about it. Rottytops is a great character, the best zombie ever. Yes, she's a zombie girl. She is a flirt, let's be honest, and she's hot as fuck. The one thing that I like about her is that she just wants to be friends with everyone, even though she screws up things like more often than not. But yeah, she most of all wants to be a good friend. S tier. Next up we have Sky. She's a warbird trainer. What do I say about her? I really like how she dresses, and this hair, man, this is so good. Of course, it's needless to say, she is beautiful. Like, I don't even need to say it anymore. Now, the one thing that I don't like about Sky is that, as I said about Holly, she has a bit of an inflated ego. She thinks she knows everything. And there's another thing, and that's that whoever ends up being her boyfriend ends up having some sort of accident or something. We saw Barracuda Joe getting turned to fucking stone, man. I wouldn't like to suffer a horrible fate like that. Now, I don't know, do I put her in S or do I put her in A? If I put her in A, people are going to go so mad over me. They're gonna probably go knock on my door any second. So, I don't really know. I would say S, even though I'd rank her lower than the others in the same tier, but I think she is S. We have, let's rate Shantae, excuse me, the main protagonist of the games herself. Now, this is quite obvious she would go in the S tier, right? She's beautiful, she knows how to dance, she's a half genie. Her hair is absolutely beautiful. She cares about everyone. She puts others' needs before hers, which is something I have trouble of doing, and I really respect her for that. I can say that she is like the top tier waifu material, if this were a waifu tier list. Wait, is this a waifu tier list? Anyways, this is quite obvious. It should go in the S tier, right? Well, no. Wait, don't unsubscribe. Hold on. I can explain. I'm not going to put her in the S tier because I guess this means that she's absolutely perfect, right? Well, she's not absolutely perfect, and that's what makes her even better. She's not like an anime protagonist. She has her own flaws, kind of a bad temper, and she rushes things quite a bit, which ends up leading to some unfortunate accidents, but this is just what makes her even better. So I think this is where she belongs, and I think everyone's going to agree with me on this one. Next up, we're gonna have the archers, Amazons, however you call them. Well, I'm gonna say B tier. B tier because I think they're in all of the games, but, you know, I agree they're hot as fuck. I don't know, I mean, there's just not enough information about them to rate them up higher or something. Nagas, we're gonna put them in the same tier. Again, when it comes to these monster girls, there is not really much material I can work with. There is not much to explain. So this is going to be more based on looks than anything else. Or I guess. Slime girls. I guess B. Next up, we're gonna have Scorpion girls. Now I'm wondering, A or B? I don't know, man. This is just strange. Let's go with I think B tier is fine. Except we're gonna have Bone Legs. I really like them. I like them more than more than the other ones, so I guess A tier. Now, I guess everyone has their favorite out of all the enemies. I guess mine is Bone Legs, but anyways, mermaids, I'm thinking of putting in like high B tier, higher than everyone else. Maybe even A. I'm not sure. Batgirls go in A tier, definitely. Why A tier? I mean, everything just screams A tier. And they spank their butts to taunt you, man. That's like the best way to taunt I've ever seen. So we have these. We have the cook. The cook is like D tier. She's too focused on cooking to be anything more than that. Bathhouse lady. I think B tier is gonna do quite well. And then we have Bolo. Bolo's in his own tier. Bolo's best girl. Definitely, there is no doubt about this. Like, I'm gonna type it in right fucking now. Gonna type it in right here. Let's go. Nice blue text over here. Gonna say, what the fuck? Give me like this. All right, this one. Okay. What the fuck is this fucking text, man? Anyways, we're gonna go like a nice gigantic text. Bolo tier. Definitely Bolo tier. His own tier. You might think like it's B tier for Bolo. It's not. It's his own tier. He deserves his own tier. And yeah, that's kind of it. But we're missing something. Don't you agree? We're missing something to be an F tier. Something to be really, really bad. And we're out of options here. Or are we? I don't think we are. So I'm gonna go with this. And we need to put something in F tier, right? Well, F tier is gonna be... There we go. I think this is it for now. Shantae haters go to F tier, obviously. So yeah, I think this is it for now, guys. Alright, so this is it. This is the complete tier list over here. However, there's one mistake that I made, and that is this one. It goes to S tier. I believe she deserved S tier. Other than that, I think this is all good. Let me know in the comments if I missed anyone from the series. Hope you enjoyed this video, this tier list, and I'll see you next time.